place to go. Every Sunday afternoon, live from the garage, the dear Edwina Show.
People, where are my people? I've got all of Paw Paw, Michigan on my front lawn, expecting to see a show in 10 minutes.
Every Sunday afternoon in Paw Paw, Michigan, we all jump over to the and we join the cast. We sing for all the folks in Paw Paw, Michigan.
Sometimes you just bossy, but we have a blast.
I make all the costumes, I make all the sets, I'm so rather Listen to Paw Paw, Michigan, and put a horn to blow. Every Sunday afternoon, let them in the road, to your Edwina Show.
Why should we listen to Edwina?
All these dances are variety. We also keep in mind that it's sure be summer school. So if you ever find yourself in Paw Paw, Michigan, looking high and low for something fun to do, you can open up a map of Paw Paw, Michigan. Go to 427 Bridgewood Avenue. You'll be missing, they'll be dancing, they'll be lost and more. You need advice in Paw Paw, Michigan. Tell everything we know. Every Sunday afternoon, live from the garage, at the dear Edwina Show.
Hello, everybody. Places for showtime. Am I talking to a wall here? I said places.
I'm ready, Edwina.
Well, that makes one of us. Kelly, can you stay in line with everyone else?
Is it my fault I have such high extension?
Lars, back in line. Kelly, watch Becky's head. And what are you staring at?
You're beautiful when you're angry.
I can't talk to you right now. I'm late for a very important meeting with my set designer, light designer, and producer, Daddy.
What's with her? Don't you remember? Today's the day she's coming. Who's she? Who's she? It's Pat from the Palooza Festival. It's like a Palooza?
Only the best advice giving convention ever.
I thought only famous people were allowed on the Kalamazoo Palooza Festival.
Didn't you read the paper? Due to Dr. Joyce's brother's last-minute cancellation, there's one spot left. And they may fill it with local talent.
That's us!
Oh, that's some of us.
Okay, everybody. Looks like we're ready. Oh, please, please, please don't let anything go wrong today. Well, I guess there's nothing else to do but say break a leg, everybody. So break a leg, everybody.
Oh, get off me!
What happened?
My ankle.
Oh, good. I just got my Girl Scout and stage hats last week.
Get away from me.
I know CPR too.
Oh, great. Just perfect. This just had to happen the day the Talent Scout's coming. Where are we ever going to find a last-minute replacement?
Hi, I'm Bobby, your next door neighbor. We just moved in from St. Louis.
Can you sing? Can you dance?
No,
You'll learn.
I just came to drop off these brownies for my mom.
Proud kiddo, you're going to be the new kid on the block for your coming out of store.
Be brave, Lars.
Edwina, I stubbed my toe.
I heard there's a kid my age who lives here.
You must be thinking of my sister, Katie. She's at the Michigan Summer Math Olympics in Italy.
I heard we were moving next door to the best piano player in town. Do you give lessons?
You must be thinking of my sister, Myra. I'm sure we can talk to her after the show.
You must be the drummer who played this morning. You sound great.
You must be thinking of my brother, Joe.
Who are you?
I'm Edwina, Spoonapple, advice giver extraordinaire. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Not really.
like to be in our show.
No thanks.
No thanks necessary. Bobby, we'll get you started on the opera. Half number. You can't swallow fire by any chance, can you?
Fire?
Gee, Edwina, can't you see he doesn't want to do it?
A little stage fright never hurt anybody. Don't forget it. Hold the curtain. Take 5, everyone. While I figure out what to do next.
Gee, Edwina, this must be very important.
You couldn't possibly understand. When Katie's good at math, she gets a big fat A that's taped up on my family's Frigidaire. And at every music contest, Myra take the prize. On the freezer there are ribbons everywhere. And I'm proud to be their sister, though it really makes me blue. There's not any prize for telling people what to do, except an invitation to Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo?
Home of the world-famous Kalamazoo Advice-a-Palooza Festival. Do you know who the invitation would be?
No.
To find the E in your eye. Up on the fridge is where I wanna be, just like Katie and Myra and Joe. There's a wide cast iron that's just the right size where my new invitation can go. And then every morning I'll open the door, get some OJ or milk, and I'll see what I dreamed of and hoped for and wished for and prayed for, a prize that belongs to me. My parents are proud, but they don't understand. You can't pull the cat on the back in your hand. Then up on the fridge, how I long for the day I can point to the door and say, gee, there's Katie and Myra, and Myra, and Myra, and Joe, and Katie, and Joe, and me.
Well, what's everyone standing around for? It's showtime! Direct from our beautiful downtown Papua, Michigan, the Spoon Apple Repertory Theater is proud to present their latest performance in their first season!
As the current season performers, we ask that no flash photography be used.
But keep the camera rolling, Grandma.
And now, here's that advice giver extraordinaire, able to solve problems of all shapes, sizes, and subjects, and undisputed queen of my heart.
Stop!
Sorry, and now here she is, our own beautiful, wonderful, dear Edwina.
Pull out the barrel, look at who's here, who's made advice a stellar career. Even if it goes out of one ear, Edwina. If you believe the manners are scary, never you fear, here comes your good fairy. Brighter than the moon's glow, she knows where the spoons go. Write her a letter, she will reply. Then you can kiss your troubles goodbye. Wiser than owls and sweeter than pie is she. She'll fill your life with roses and clover. How can you help but go gaga over our dear Edwina? Oh, what a girl, cultured as pearl. There's a girl, we love you, Edwina.
If you've a pressing etiquette question,
She's right on hand to make a suggestion.
Expert on all issues.
Achoo!
carries extra tissues.
Beautiful queen, oh thank you and please take all our hearts, we'll give you the keys. You make the world a breezier place to be. You make the world such a sensation. Notice the nicely sweeping the nation. All thanks to you. The gray skies are blue. Our love is true. Dear Edwina, dear Edwina.
Welcome to the Dear Edwina Advice Giving Show, written by me, Edwina Spoonapple. Music direction is of course provided by my sister, Myra Spoonapple, and some of you may recognize my brother, Joe Spoonapple, who's sitting in with us today on percussion. And don't forget to visit Kelly's Lemonade Stand during intermission. I've just been informed that anyone from Kalamazoo, our great sister city of the West, will receive a free refill on his or her blade of choice.
Here comes a letter for Edwina. Here comes a letter, first of the lot. Here comes a letter for Edwina. Show us what you got.
Just look at this wheelbarrow. You people of Pawpaw sure need a lot of advice. While the selection process for today's show was very difficult, we found many amazing, wild, earth-shattering, and important subjects to discuss in today's show. Things like
Brothers and sisters.
Saving money.
Setting the table.
True love! Or, foods you don't like.
Yes, foods you don't like. Just listen to this. Dear Edwina.
Please help my brother Aristotle. He's really very picky. Most foods we put upon his plate, he thinks are very icky. He screams, he cries, he moans, he sighs, he hides under the table. Oh, Edwina, sweet Edwina, won't you help him if you're able? Your new friends, Aphrodite, Colossus, Sophina, Swenson.
Aristotle Swenson, I know lots of people like you, but you have to remember, it's not what you eat, it's what you say. If you don't believe me, just ask the fabulous rock group, direct from the Pawpaw Community Center Battle of the Bands, Susie! And the napkins.
Like an angel in a suit and tie as he visited the queen of love. And we hope that he remember all the do's and don'ts of the manners that he learned in school. Smile and he said,
Very nice to meet you.
and the queen responded, Johnny took a little taste of some steamy McSpicy soup, and his face turned very red. As he struggled with the smile, he heard a little voice singing softly in his head.
And it said,
Say no thank you.
say no thank you.
Say no thank you.
Say no thank you.
Spider spoke. Say no thank you.
Say no thank you.
Say no thank you.
Say no thank you.
Breathe out and breathe in, for in many cases you'll find it's true. What's good to someone else may not taste good to you. So when that happens, if that happens, say no thank you. Don't pretend that you are choking. Don't fall down upon the floor.
Simply smile.
Say no thank you. Don't run screaming out the door.
It's important.
It's important that you don't insult your host, but that doesn't mean you have to keep off his toes.
Johnny, how about a little music off the first toast?
Yeah. Say no thank you. Say no thank you.
Say no thank you.
Actually,
Say
taste
no
no thank
thank
you.
you.
Say no thank you.
Say no thank you.
Everybody say no thank you. In many cases, you'll
Wasn't that wonderful? Let's introduce the top of the cheerleading pyramid for the Pawpaw Wildcats, Becky Delvecchio!
My name is Becky. Nice to meet you. I have left friends from Kalamazoo.
Let's see what's next, shall we?
Hey, all you people from the Advice of Palooza Festival. When it comes to good advice, Edwina is the festival.
Okay then.
Hey, Kalamazoo, what do you think? Are you gonna pick us or do we stink?
Let's see what's next, shall we?
I can eat it up myself.
Hit it, Myra!
Another letter for Edwina. Another letter, tell me what does it say? Another letter for Edwina. Help is on the way.
And now, for the next letter from the wheelbarrow, we have the president of the Paw Paw Michigan Bird Watching Society, chairman of the Michigan All-State Chess Club,
Future Mr. Edwina Spoon Apple.
and the designer of today's programs, Scott Kunkel. Scott, may I have the next letter? Why, Scott, this isn't the next one. The next one's the blue one.
I like this one better.
But the blue one's the one we rehearsed.
I really think you should read this.
Next week. Okay? Now, may I have the blue letter? Thank you. Ooh, now this is what I call a problem.
Edwina, I'm at the end of my rope. How do I stop my brother from acting like a dope? He makes disgusting noises and he snores just like a pig. I like to punch his legs out, but I'm small and he's too big. My birthday party's coming, and this Christmas never ends. How can I have it there without losing my friends? Abigail, let's hurry down.
Oh boy, what do you do when someone is so obnoxious and horrible that they ruin everything? Luckily, I have the answer. I know the story about the biggest obnox ever.
You should know.
Where do you think obnoxious comes from? Anyway, my scary Uncle Vladimir from the Transylvania Spoon Apples tells it every year at the Spoon Apple reunion picnic.
Scary Uncle Vladimir from Transylvania?
It's a suburb of Cincinnati. He lives in a haunted house, opens out at night, sleeps upside down, eats bugs, has a hook for a hand, and faints at the sight of my mother's garlic bread.
Hello, Edwina! Don't you look beautiful?
Why, hello, Uncle Vladimir. Won't you tell your scary story?
About Frank, the obnoxious boy? Bah, that's too scary for you.
Tell it!
Alright, gather around! Come and listen to the story of the greatest of nights. It was all awake, called Shaker Heights. Jelly Mary had a birthday that was coming to pass, and invited all the kids in her grade school class. The kids arrived at sundown with gifts in tow, and they started off the party with a puppet show. But just before the curtain came on, knock at the door, thought all the kids was there. But there was still one more.
Frank again! Open my present! Frank again! When do we eat? Frank again! I hate puppets!
He was afraid again. The party went on, and Frank was in top form. When the applesauce was served, he said,
I want my more!
when the hot dogs arrived, he said,
A hamburger, please, and I only eat my burger
crowded round the table
I'm a waterfall!
and sprouted cherry Kool-Aid over one and all. When the ice cream was scooped and they brought out the cake, he said,
I need the biggest piece! Plus one for my pet snake! Breaking news! Breaking news! Stop it! You're scaring him! Breaking news! Swallow a guinea pig whole!
he was afraid to get.
What's the thing that makes him so offensive?
Seafood bag!
What is that? Je ne sais quoi.
That means I don't know.
Is it 'cause the moon's so big? Was she born a total pig?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's ask his boss.
Frank was always a rambunctious child. A nice boy, I should mention. Oh, please don't be mad. He's really not so bad. He just likes lots of attention.
If he just behaves. Breaking gas,
Where'd everybody go?
breaking gas,
Hide and seek?
breaking gas.
No, blue bag.
He was afraid of gas.
Don't be afraid,
And now, for the next letter, we have a very special treat. It is the resident prima ballerina of Miss Sandy's YMCA class, Callie Poshkonozovich! Thanks, Callie. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
You're not gonna believe this.
Hey, Edwina, my life is a mess. I've got such a problem and I'm under such stress. My ribs sits at the table and it's really not there. Oh my gosh, all these utensils go. Who knows where? Can you help me out? I'm really in laundry. At least I wish that grandma didn't make me do laundry. Total true love. Carrie!
Which utensils to use? That's certainly a perplexing problem. Billy, what would you do in this situation?
Well, it's actually really simple. I have all the silver already right there.
Wrong answer. What would you do, Annie?
I don't know. Before my camping marathon, I had to make a whole 5-course meal with only a branch, matches, and milk oil.
Very impressive. Though that still doesn't answer Carrie's question. It is now with great pleasure, Carrie, that I, Edwina Spoonapple, simultaneously answer your question and end the first act of our show with the finale of my latest opera, Ode to Oneida. Chef Lunila made a dinner that she hoped would be a winner, for she yearned to win the prize of Chef Extraordinaire. Called to her assistant Mabel, Mabel, time to set The table looked around and up and down, but Mabel wasn't there. Oh, she said, where is she, where is she? Oh, she said, I'm going to cry. Without us at table, I'm going to cry and win no award for my gooseberry pie.
Let's see. The contest states there are 3 parts: taste, originality, and really nice table setting. Oh, who will help me in this time of need?
It's your favorite grandmother. Oh, you know how to set the table? Why? It's easy. William, the number, lend me a hand.
Fork, 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 fork,
Knife spoon,
fork,
knife spoon,
fork,
knife spoon,
fork,
knife spoon,
fork,
knife
I
spoon,
love to go with a fork, inside a fork, and you find a bigger fork and place it into the rack of that fork.
knife spoon,
But then you see a blessed, it's a lovely place, when you see a blessed, down and you mix it up, land it up,
knife spoon,
looks nice.
knife spoon,
Aren't you having the time of your life?
knife spoon,
And guess what comes next? Well, you guessed it, the knife. Taking knife and gold, you're feeling like so. One spoon to the right, and you're you're through. Now come along and try it with me.
Starting from the left, knife spoon, fork, knife spoon, fork, knife spoon, knife spoon, fork, the back, fork, knife spoon, knife spoon. It's a lovely plate, and you place the plate down right next to that. My knife spoon. That looks nice. Ooh, I think it's the knife. I'll take the knife and go and so with the tail. Here we go.
Now look at this table, how lovely it's done.
And if I don't win, look at how much I've learned.
In just a few moments, the judges arrive.
We need 65! Oh dear, hurry up! Starting from the left. That looks nice. Aren't you having the time? Guess what comes next? Well, you guessed it, the knife. Take a knife and go, put it myself, let's do it all. To the right, and
Now the table was lovely, the guests had a ball. Edwina was chosen the best chef of all, and as they crowned her chef extraordinaire, she said,
now I know just where to put the silver.
Fork, knife, fork, knife, fork, knife, fork, knife, fork,
It's time for intermission. Can you believe it? Sit back, relax. You're all invited to Kelly's Lemonade. Let's all have some snacks.
That's right, everybody! Make sure to visit Kelly's Lemonade Stand during our 5-minute intermission. Wonder which one she is.
Will you read the letter now, Edwina?
Scott, it will have to wait.
But what if it's an emergency?
What's so important that it can't wait till next week?
But Edwina!
Okay, everybody, kindly return to your lawn chairs. Let's place the Dixie cups in the receptacle provided. Let's keep Papa beautiful.
So, Edwina, have you found the Tall Scout yet?
I'm not sure. I think it's that that lady over there by the waiting pool? She was smiling the whole time.
No, that's my cheerleader.
One, do we have enough to record?
10 programs upon 2.
What about that guy over there? He's smiling and applauding.
No, that's my cheer coach.
We can box off silver float till we have a rectified situation then upon 2.
One, we're looking at a lawn chair, a deck chair, 2 inflatable tires, and a sit and spin. Over.
Bring them on in.
That's a copy.
That's a copy on your copy.
What about that guy over there?
That can't be her. She's
Sleeping?
We're back.
Let's see what's new. Bring out the letters, the letters for Edwina. Welcome to Act 2. Welcome to Act 2.
I've got just the song for you, all about the importance of saying hello. That's right. What's more important than saying hello? Lola Lopez lived in Lima, lovely Lima in Peru. Lola had a cousin Harry, way out west in Honolulu. One day Lola got a letter from her cousin way out west.
If you'd come to my birthday party, Lola, that would be the best.
So on an airplane Lola flew, all the way from Lima, Peru, far across the ocean blue. Flew Lola from Lima to Honolulu. And Harry's family said,
Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, hello.
there at Harry's birthday party, as the children laughed and played. Cake was served by Harry's mom, but under a palm tree Lola stayed. Harry said to Lola,
Why not come and say hello?
they're all talking words I don't know. And Harry said,
Now don't be shy. Come to the table for pineapple pie. Everyone will welcome you. Sweet Lola from Lima to Honolulu. Just say
Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola, Lola, hello.
Lola sat down at the table, set up in the island sand. Softly Lola whispered, Hola, hoping the kids would understand. Lola closed her eyes and swallowed, fearing that the worst would come.
But all the kids from ukuleles and everyone began to strum.
And they all sang,
Hola, Lola, Lola, hello. Hola,
performance.
Go, go, go! Fight, fight, fight! You'll always win if you're polite!
Thank you, Becky!
Hey, you! Slaving in the chair! We're senior good though, don't you think?
Moving on! Moving on! Moving on!
You really need to read this one.
Scott!
Edwina, dear Edwina, dear Edwina. I am Ziggy Montego, 727 Belafonte Street. I'd like to introduce you to my still drum fund.
Won't you help us, dear Edwina?
We've got a little problem and we hope to lend a hand.
Won't you help us, dear Edwina?
There's a big sobright trouble right down in Jamaica where it's sunny.
Won't you help us, dear Edwina?
And your marching band can go and we can raise the ticket money.
Won't you help us, dear Edwina?
We had a little big cell, we walked in dust of cars. We had a little telephone and sold some candy bars. For 4 you could stay there, we have earned us every cent. But then the assault gang was now all the money spent. Edwina, dear Edwina,
Won't you help us? We don't want to stay home.
Now that is a problem I can certainly relate to. It's important to remember to save for a rainy day, and whenever I forget how important this is, I sing myself a little tune taught to me by my 15th cousin twice removed, Mary Sue Betty Bob.
Why?
Why, Mary Sue Betty Bob, is that you?
Sure enough.
You must be on your way to the Michigan State Fair. Why don't you come on up and introduce yourself to the folks?
Howdy, Ma. Howdy, Pop.
Howdy, Papa! I just love that song you used to sing us. How'd it go?
If you look inside your wallet or your bank book or your purse, and you find, how shall we say, the cupboard's bare, there's a lesson you should follow that at first is hard to swallow. One time you learn to use with style and flair.
Style and flair.
It's a lesson that I learned from all my years out on the farm. In the rolling country that I'm Illinois. Farmer Jerry said to me,
If you're off to the city, here's a piece of farm advice you should employ.
Put it in the piggy. Put it in the piggy. If you do, your savings will be a piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. If you watch your spending, there'll be a happy ending. You'll have lots of money if you listen to me, honey, and you put it in the piggy.
for example, if you're holding your allowance in your hand and you're passing by your favorite candy store,
Favorite store.
you're saving for a baseball glove, you want it all you want. You can see the juju bees you just adore.
Yeah.
So you go to the countertop and to yourself you say, I deserve the juju bees, I really do.
Of course you do.
I would put those back if I were you. What the heck's a juju bear?
Put it in the piggy.
You really mean that?
Put it in the piggy.
I don't think so.
If you do, your life will be less windy. If it's less cash now, start a little stash now. If you're careful with the nickel, then you won't be in a pickle if you put it in the piggy with me. That's a really lovely sweater. Let's go out and see a show. All the girls are waiting for the miniature golf, and we really, really want you to go.
Don't forget your friends on the farm. Fun shouldn't cost you a leg and an arm.
Pick the thing you want the most, or your savings will be tossed. Put it in the piggy.
Don't spin like a dog.
Put it in the piggy.
Now lemonade part.
Listen to me, honey, and you put it in the piggy with me.
Nab it up.
Put it in the piggy with me.
Now you bake it.
Put it in the piggy with me.
Here comes the pig finish.
That's our show for today. Let's give a hand to the newest member of the Spoon Apple Repertory Theater, all the way from the beautiful city of Kansas City, Mo.
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Mo. My new neighbor and best friend, Bobby
Newsom.
Newsom. Bobby, is there anything you'd like to tell your new public?
Gee, there's a lot of people I like to know. The little people.
Hit it, Myra.
Well, thanks for coming. It's really great to see you. Thanks for coming to our little show. We hope to see you next weekend here at Edwina. Now it's time to go. Now it's time to go.
No!
Scott, what's the matter?
The show's not over yet. There's still one more letter.
But Scott, we did all the numbers we rehearsed.
I really think you should read this.
But Scott. A letter from anonymous.
Dear Edwina, I've got girl problems. I carved her a heart in Dad's wood shop, but it came out like a blob. Then I made a sign saying, please be mine. Add kernels from corn on the cob. Every night I take out my telescope and I wish on the asteroids that soar that someday I'll get noticed by the girl that I adore. And I know you'll think it's stupid, but I'm writing just the same to ask you what a boy should do when the whole world is shouting her name. Edwina.
Oh, brother.
Edwina. I'm dreaming of a bike ride and a milkshake shared by two. Oh, Edwina, you're the one. What can I do?
Scott! Can't we talk about this later?
The heart doesn't know the word later.
You know the word dork!
He's the only one. I'm the mother and don't care who knows this.
Scott, we all know it. The whole neighborhood knows it.
Knows what?
Scott, can't we talk about this tomorrow?
No, I will not be denied. I doodle your name in my notebook in the summer school cabbage class. And the next time my lawn needs mowing, carving your name in the grass. Now that my secret's free, wonder what will be. Will you tell me to go fly a kite? Or will you share those feelings in the letter that I write? And I know you'll think it's stupid, and you might not care at all. But every time I watch the birds, I hear all the sapsuckers call Edwina.
Scott!
Edwina.
I've never seen you like this!
As chairman of the chess club, I ask, won't you be my queen, dear Edwina, my dear Edwina, the most beautiful, marvelous, wonderful girl I've seen. Oh, Edwina, you, me, Dairy Queen.
Thanks for coming, it's really great to see you. Thanks for coming to our little show. We hope to see you next weekend here at Edwina. Now it's time to go. Now it's time to go.
Blackout.
Wow, Scott.
That was dreamy.
Annie, hold Edwina's calls.
Who's this? Van Vern from Kalamazoo Advice Exclusive Festival? I'm sorry, we're not taking any calls right now.
Give me that phone!
Hi, kids. Sorry I had to run, but I want you to know. Oh, that was the most beautiful thing I ever heard.
Why, thank you.
In fact, I think we found a spot for you in the Kalamazoo Advice-a-Palooza Festival. What talent! What passion! What a range! Scott, you'll be just perfect to sing the national anthem at the opening ceremonies.
Scott? But what about the rest of us?
Oh, that's all we need for this year, honey.
But what about Dr. Joyce Brothers' last-minute cancellation?
Oh, we got a new group in from Montreal, Advice du Soleil.
Advice to...
They stand on each other's heads, it's fabulous.
I'm not going without my beloved Edwina.
Now, Scott, we have a million things to do.
No.
We have a meeting tomorrow morning with the Detroit Free Press.
No.
And we have to discuss what you're going to wear to the gala opening.
No.
Of course, Jennifer Lopez will back you up on the national anthem.
Really?
I'll have my assistant swing by the Dairy Queen in 15 minutes to pick you up.
Come with me, Edwina.
You go ahead, Scott. We'll always have Pawpaw.
Don't worry, Edwina.
We still have fun.
Right? Shut up, kids.
Nice show.
Right?
Oh, what's the point? Up on the fridge, how I long for the day I can point to the door and say, gee, there's Katie and Myra, and Myra, and Myra. Oh, who needs stupid Kalamazoo anyway? Katie?
Leave me alone.
Katie Spoonapple! What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at the Summer Math Olympics?
I ran away.
What do you mean you ran away? You can't run away. Mom and Dad are going to freak.
Who cares about algebra and trigonometry anyway?
You do. It's been your specialty since the 3rd grade.
I'm never doing another math equation as long as I live.
What? Come on, start from the beginning.
Well, we were getting ready for the multiplication trials, and Sally Farnsworth was next to me. And next to her was Mary Kay.
Isn't that the girl you beat out for all-state championship in the division?
Yeah. Anyway, she and Sally became super best friends for the week. And as we finished our equations, I happened to finish first.
Of course.
And I brought my answers to the judge, and everybody clapped.
Hooray.
And then all of a sudden, Sally whispered, I hate that girl. She's so great.
And you heard her.
Everyone did. And Mary Kay nodded.
Maybe you just imagined it. No? Well, for a bunch of math champions, those girls sound pretty stupid to me.
Just forget it.
Hey!
Well, all I want to know is, when do I get a best friend for the week?
Oh, Katie. try and knock you down. They're not what life's about. Just learn to sing your special song and drown them out. I won't pretend it doesn't hurt. Some things kids say can hurt a lot, but what hurts more is when they make you wanna be something you're not. You've gotta sing your own song. Use your own voice. Your voice is not a thing to be afraid of. And when they hear it ring true, there's not a thing they can do to take away the music that you're made of. Oh, to be normal, to be a safe and unassuming shade of gray. Not too different, not too smart, no more poems in your heart. Do you really wanna live your life that way? Why don't you see if Joe can take you back before Mom and Dad find out?
Okay.
And if you don't, that's okay too.
No, you really do get my best.
I do? Talent Scout didn't think so. She didn't want my advice. She only wanted Scott. For those who work so very hard to make their talents fly, it's hard when what brings so much joy can make you cry.
But hold on tight to who you are.
Don't lose the joy to please the crowd.
They still can't understand. You'll have to sing a little louder.
Just sing your own song. Use your own voice. Your voice is not a thing to be afraid of. And when they hear it ring true, there's not a thing they can do to take away the music that you're made of.
Don't let them take away the music that you're made of. There's no invitation to put on the fridge, no ribbon to point to with pride. And I like big fat cakes, but when they can compare to the feeling I'm feeling inside. And what's more reward than a hug from your sis for the fact that your friends had a ball? Don't think about prizes, just do what you love.
And that's the best advice of
What, Grandma? There's still 5 minutes on the videotape? Well, I think we should dance, right?
Everybody sing!
You're